Hey guys, what's up? It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. Today I'm at the headquarters here in Dallas, Texas, and I wanted to do a video about expenses and unnecessary expenses. So I'm going to get into it really quick. I want to do this video pretty short. So here we go. So I figured I'd have some fixed expenses, and I made $1,000 today. So this number's just, hey, I made $1,000. What are my fixed expenses? And some of the expenses we can get rid of, and then some of the expenses, some of the money that we can actually make today, okay? So things that we can make money with, and then things that that are expenses in the business that maybe we can offset. Okay, guys. So anyway, I'm going to get into the first thing really quick. I'm going to go buy these. I have them written down if you want to look at them. So I figured one of the biggest fixed expenses is insurance, and this is just insurance on your truck, which runs you about $15 a day. We're assuming that your insurance on your truck is about $450 a month, okay? So that costs you about $15 a day. So if you made $1,000, it would cost you about $15 each day, okay? So that's what the number I'm getting. Gas is usually 6% of anything that you spend on a monthly basis, okay? So I'm taking that 6% and I'm just doing a normal number. If you make $10,000, about $600 a month, it usually costs you about $60 a day. And that's an assumption. Everybody's numbers are going to be totally different. My gas runs me about $150 a day, just to let you know. It also runs me about $1,500 to $1,200 to $1,500 a month, okay? But on a regular basis, let's just say $60 a day. Employees is always going to cost you, especially if you have two employees or just one employee. Now, we're doing this assumption that you have two employees, which are going to cost you about $200 a day, okay? Dumping fees is another fixed expense you cannot ignore. You just can't ignore. We're going to assume you dump twice a day or one time a day, and we're just going to get an average number. Some people, like myself, dump twice a day, and it costs me $150. I don't put $150, I do $100. Some people dump at $75. So I just found the medium of two numbers, 75 and 150, and I got the number of $100 a day. Your truck expense, okay, this is another one that's going to kind of trick people out, okay? That are kind of like, people are going to look at this and go, really? That's how much I don't pay? Truck expenses, truck payments usually run you about $30 a day. How do I assume that number? Well, easy. I get this $30 a day right here, and I assume, hey, $30 times 3 is about $900 every month, okay? 3%, $900 every month. Does that make any sense to anybody? So $30 a day times 7, which is in 7 days, is about $210 a week. $210 times 4, it runs about $900. So if you have a truck that you pay for, that's what it's going to cost you, about $900 a month. Now, let's say it's $700. Some people pay $1,200. Some people pay $1,500. I found a medium number. But what does that truck cost you every day? Well, it's about $30. So I put that number down there, $30 a day. These are expenses on a daily basis that I'm doing. You can assume them on a monthly basis, but I like to do it on a daily basis, okay? Credit card fees usually run you about 2% if you take Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, or anything like that. I don't take a lot of those. My number one thing that I use is Facebook Pay, no fees, or I take cash or check. All right? So I use those. So I eliminate almost every fee on this thing. Parking. Let's say assume that you park somewhere and it costs you $400 or maybe $1,000 a month. I found a medium number, and I assumed it would be about $600 a month. Some people will have parking fees, some people won't. Now, this is called a parking fee somewhere that you leave your truck or your trailer, a U-Haul place, anywhere like that, okay? I'm going to hurry up on this video. I assume $20 a day. So your daily expense, just daily, if you're working, is going to be about maybe, we say right here, $445. That is a daily expense. And all I did was grab these numbers. Now, if you're missing some of these, you can subtract it from this number. You'll get different numbers, even if your percentages. And I know some people are going, hey, I do it by myself. Okay, then eliminate the employee. There you go. What are some of the expenses that you can eliminate? That's what I wanted to talk to you about, because I'm going to tell you some of these fees I do not have at all. Okay? I'm going to eliminate those fees really quick and then show you what my expenses are really quick. So one of them is marketing, pay-per-click. You're paying for leads. That usually costs you about $200 a day. And you're thinking it doesn't? You know what? You don't know that. If that's all you're doing is leads and you're making $1,000, how did you get those jobs? You tell me and explain to me how you got those jobs. Because some people go, oh, my marketing fees are $200 a day. Dude, Do your math. Add up how much Home Advisor, Angie's List, jobbers costing you, Google AdWords on a daily basis. I want you to get that number. And you're going to see that sometimes it runs you less than $100 and sometimes it'll run you more than $400. And that's why I got the number of $200. Unless you know that exact number, what it's costing you, assume that my number is just correct. Employees, unexpensed. Listen, if you have organic, then you don't need the marketing, okay? If you have employees and you're the only employee, then you can eliminate the $200 from here. If you're not using credit card payments or credit card bills, or you're not doing credit card, or you're using Stripe or whatever it's called, you're not swiping, you're only accepting cash or checks, then you can also eliminate credit card fees of $20. Now, business insurance was not over here as a fixed expense, but business insurance runs you about $10 daily. If you can eliminate that number, you're better off, okay? What are other numbers that can offset? Things that are profitable. Things that are profitable is recycling. You can recycle your junk too. $100 a day. We're just assuming you recycle a lot, or you recycle one time a week. You can resell all your stuff. I average between $75 to $300 a day selling at our store that we have here in Dallas. And that brings me into about $100 to $200. I subcontract a lot of my jobs, so I make about $50, sometimes $20 just subcontracting some of my jobs on a daily basis. So I'm going to show you something that I eliminate every day. Something I eliminate and why my business is going to be more profitable than the normal junk removal business, okay? Of course, I don't have any employees right here, so I eliminate this number to 0. Right there. I usually subcontract all my jobs, or I go do my job by myself, and other people will use my vehicles to do other jobs, and I subcontract those jobs. That's why I can consume so many jobs. Another thing is, I do not have any credit card fees, so I eliminate all the credit card fees right here. Another thing, I don't pay for my truck. I own all my trucks. I don't have a truck payment right there. So I eliminate a lot of my fees that are over here. I have my property right here. I eliminate the $20 per day on my property. I own the property that's right here. So I've eliminated a lot of those things that costing the normal person money, okay? I don't do marketing per pay-per-click. I don't do any of that stuff, okay? So we take in consideration the money that I save. Automatically, this number right here, I've saved $200. I've saved another $30. I've saved another $20. $200 and almost close to $260 that I save on a daily basis because of the expenses that I don't have that a normal business will have. Now, I don't pay for leads. So that number over here, your marketing pay-per-click, is gone. It's totally eliminated. I spend $0 on a daily basis on marketing. And I'm going to tell you why. I don't even have business cards. You see the sign was given to me by one of my friends because I did a job for him. He said, Ricardo, these street signs work really good. These cost me $0. I spend no money on marketing, and you can do it too if you're organically doing it. You have organic leads, and also if you have logos on your trucks and trailers and stuff like that, but you have those customers, those reoccurring customers, you have contracts, you don't need that stuff, okay, guys? That's a whole different business part of this thing that I'm not going to get into. That's a whole nother video. But think about this. You eliminate some of these things such as marketing, employees, credit card fee, business insurance. You can save close to almost $450 daily if you eliminate those things. Guys, if you're just a mom and pop shop and you're just doing a few jobs a day, okay, like 1 or 3 jobs a week, maybe this isn't for you, okay? This is not going to help you out whatsoever, okay? But if you have 2 or 3 trucks and you're doing a lot of volume and you're thinking, heck, this volume's not affecting my marketing, and you don't have website maintenance, and for some reason jobs are just falling out of the sky with angels and wings and unicorns and Pegasus, and these jobs are just falling on your lap and you're not paying for any marketing, right? You're just not paying for marketing, then you can eliminate that one too, okay? I have no employees. I have no credit card fees. I do not pay for my parking. These are, and my insurance is dirt cheap, by the way, but it might cost me $15. I'm not sure about that. But listen, just to let you know, be careful with your expenses. Be careful. Eliminate some of the expenses. Some people can go to work by themselves, but they just don't want to. They want to hire other people because they're incapable of doing it, or they're just plain out not wanting to do it. Okay, guys? I hope this is understandable for y'all. This is a quick video that I want to do really quick. I had so many requests for this video, but this is numbers that are my numbers on this side, and these are other numbers from other junk removal companies that they told me how much they spend. So these aren't money numbers I made up. I got these numbers from someone else, a friend of mine that actually does pay per click, okay? Or pay for leads. All right, guys, don't forget, if you like these videos, subscribe over there to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.